Hello, Jennifer Lawrence. Russell Brand inspired me to film this today for Letters Live. And so extremely approximate transcript of what I'm saying is going to be on my artist statement linked from my Instagram Etsy at the very bottom. So scroll to the very bottom of my artist statement. Anyone who wants to read a very approximate transcript of this. Russell Brand wrote Boris Johnson, and yeah, Boris is alive, and it's amazing that everything came together and that Boris is still alive, and people have varying feelings about that, and he was inspired, Russell's inspired to write Boris a letter. For you, Amy Schumer, I guess, informed me that you're very interested in political activism, and I was impressed by that. Should be even more impressed than I already am, but I never saw you post it on your Facebook, so that was unusual that you were involved in all this activism, and hasn't been on your Facebook that I've noticed, but that is what it is, and that's where we are now from my understanding. But blah blah blah. So let's see. I think that having Boris Johnson, the Queen, or singular president here is a lackluster sort of leadership situation for the globe, for the USA, for everyone. And I think perhaps 5 presidential committee members with the vice president being the head of state is what USA should transition to. I think 3/4 of the states might agree, and a big thing is that, yeah, a lot of people who would be voting in legislatures, or however it works in the legislature, they might consider themselves potential presidential committee members. So the big government angle might make this work. The government would be getting slightly bigger, and all the government officials would be voting to make this happen. And then the VP would be there would be 5 VP candidates or more. There'd be a lot more than 5 people running for president. There'd be 5 presidential committee members who won, but then the VP of, I would say, the electoral vote winner, or in the case of a tie, the electoral vote tie winner with the most popular votes, would then become head of state and would move into the current vice president's house, which nobody really knows where it is, and that's the point. And then the other 3 of the 5 would make cabinet appointments and that sort of thing. And so I hope you agree that that's sort of a wise sort of leadership transition, that we should get away from these cults of personality, whether it be in Hollywood or certainly the White House, or in whatever the names, number 10 Downing, or what are they? I don't know. I kind of know. I don't want to say all the royalty stuff in England, all over the world, all those buildings. But number 10 it's pretty nondescript building, and so is the vice president's. And I think the vice president should be head of state, and he or she should never have anything to do, ideally. That 3 of the 5 presidential committee members could work things out, and yeah, some of them you could get below, say, 10 million votes. Below 10 million popular votes is possible, and become one of the 5 presidential committee members. So that would represent, minority point of view. Clearly, there'd be extremists, however defined, but there always are, however defined. And this, I think, would be a good way to go. Anyway, blah blah blah. It's windy. And thank you for listening, Jennifer Lawrence. Anyone else who wants to listen in. And I do, unlike Russell Brand, who's not expecting or asking for a response, I do want a response from you, Jennifer Lawrence, who won the little gold man that should not be a little gold man. All should agree. Thank you.